Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and well, looks like it's that time once again right about now, and yeah, normally I think I would of course see a new movie in theaters right about now, but yeah, but hey, I guess if anything, yeah, don't get me wrong, I am definitely getting right on to that for sure, like always right about now. In fact, now that I've actually finished up all the movies that I've actually seen throughout the course of July, I'm already setting my eyes on, of course, what ones I'm going to be seeing for, of course, the month of August right about now. So yeah, and I guess a lot of you guys are expecting me to talk about the brand new Suicide Squad movie that that just recently came out, but hey, don't worry about a thing. I am definitely going to get to that movie once I do eventually go see it. But I guess in the meantime, while I actually wait on that for a while, I figure I would probably do something that I kind of figure that I would do for sure, which is of course see a brand new movie or a brand new show, or whichever one of those two, mainly on streaming services right about now. So yeah, I guess even though I never actually do it all the time in these videos right by now, but thankfully with of course what I did last year and a really great manga that I've actually seen this year, I've actually decided to cram them all in for sure, just to mix things up a bit for sure. So yeah, and believe it or not, for this movie that I'm going to be talking about right about now, that is no exception right about now. So yeah, I guess, yeah, like I said, I am definitely going to get right on to talking about the brand new Suicide Squad movie that just recently came out. But in the meantime, while I wait on that, I've actually decided to do something that really caught my eye throughout the past few months right about now. And that being, of course, a brand new animated feature film from Sony Pictures Animation that just recently came out onto Netflix right about now. So yeah, looks like we're back at it once again for sure. Just diving right onto, of course, a brand new movie that just landed on Netflix very recently, and believe it or not, it is of course done by the same production company, which I did already talk about a couple times in these thoughts videos over the course of the past few months or so. That being of course Sony Pictures Animation. So yeah, I guess it's no big surprise that in recent years right about now, since after well, 2018 Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and of course the Angry Birds movie 2 in 2019, Sony Pictures Animation is finally regaining their ground for sure, and actually giving out some really good animated feature films right about now. And I mean, granted, they did have a few bumps in between as normal, but hey, I guess they just need an excuse to, you know, fully recover after what they went through releasing the Emoji Movie. And I don't blame them, to be honest. So yeah, and if you have recalling, of course, the past couple of thoughts videos right about now, I did already talk about two of their animated feature films that landed on Netflix very recently. Those being, of course, Wish Dragon, which I did talk about some time ago, and I kind of thought that was a decent flick, but hey, still passable to say the least. And let's not forget the movie I absolutely adore the most, which I did get the opportunity to see right around in late April, even though I already put out a thoughts video on that right around early May. That being, of course, The Mitchells vs. the Machines. So yeah, I guess if anything, I think we are, of course, really getting right on to, of course, seeing some really great animated films from Sony Animation right about now, and of course, this movie is, of course, the one to join in on, of course, not just The Mitchells vs. the Machines, but also Into the Spider-Verse and Angry Birds 2 for that matter, and I dare even say it almost comes close to being being as great as, say, Mitchells vs. the Machines and Into the Spider-Verse, but pretty much one step up a notch from, of course, but still on the same level as, say, Angry Birds 2 for sure. or should I say, maybe I think the other way around, to be honest, but hey, regardless on that, it is a really great movie for sure. So yeah, for today's Thoughts video right about now, we're going to be diving right into the latest movie from Sony Pictures Animation that just landed on Netflix very recently, simply known as Vivo. So yeah, I guess if anything, it is pretty much the movie I'm going to be talking about for all of you guys right about now, and I really can't wait to officially talk about it ever since the day I, first saw the trailer for, of course, this movie right about now, so yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright, so of course, I think just to get a little bit of a background history right about now, I think when I actually first heard about this movie some time ago, probably well before it came out, pretty much as a one of the long list of course, Sony animated films that of course Sony is actually putting out right about now. I looked at it and I was like, huh. That looks pretty interesting. I think maybe that'll be something great, so. And thankfully, I think this actually did have a lot of hope for sure, and I was actually really excited to see how well that turns out, because oddly enough, this is of course done by Lin-Manuel Miranda, which I do actually have a strong love for sure, and hey, what else can I say? I actually really like the way his music actually turns out for sure. So yeah, and I know he's been hard at work on, of course, this movie for sure. Pretty much since after, of course, he finished working on In the Heights, and of course, not to mention pretty much the latter that I mentioned. Getting its own feature film, which I did already talk about for sure, and let's not forget to mention he also had Hamilton as well. So yeah, I know that has been in the works for some time, and of course it's pretty obvious it was originally supposed to be giving a theatrical release, but of course that got changed to of course getting released onto Netflix because of, well, the pandemic. But hey, I guess regardless on that, I think it's actually a really good way to, of course, get the movie out for sure. I mean, hey, at least it's better than nothing right about now, so yeah, I can immediately tell from, of course, when I first heard about it, I was actually very interested in seeing it, and right at the moment when I first saw the trailers for this movie, I was stoked to actually see this right about now, So yeah, literally from day one since I first discovered this project right about now, and especially seeing of how that's been in the works for well over a decade, to which I didn't actually know for sure. But hey, at least it's good to actually know about it for sure, just to see what I'll be in for. So yeah, pretty much after all that, the movie is finally out right about now, and yeah, like I said, seeing how I still have yet to see the new Suicide Squad movie, to which I'll definitely get to later on, I've decided to actually fire up Netflix to actually take a look at this movie for sure, and yeah, now that I've actually finished watching it all the way through, what do I think of this one overall? Well, I will have to admit, Sony Animation, much like with what you did with the Mitchells vs. the Machines, I can safely say you've impressed me once again. So yeah, I think I don't really think it's pretty much on par with, of course, the Mitchells vs. the Machines. In fact, I dare even say it's actually 1 point off from, of course, being that way. But regardless on that, it is still a really great movie by far. I think it's just absolutely phenomenal all the way through, and I really love the way it actually turned out. So yeah, what else can I say about it? This movie right about now is just absolutely amazing. It is just absolutely incredible right about now. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. So yeah, now that I've actually got the short version out of the way, I guess the only question remains, why do I actually really like this movie? Well, I think I might as well answer that question by, of course, talking about, well, the main aspects of course, this movie. First of all is, of course, the story, and yeah, pretty much not going into a major spoilers rag about how. I think I will have to say the story in this movie is just absolutely well crafted for sure, and I think it's just absolutely incredible with, of course, what it's actually trying to do. Yeah, I think with, of course, everything that I've actually been seeing throughout the course of this movie right up now, it's just very well structured out. Just basically your typical coming-of-age story mixed in with a nice little fetch quest that they decided to throw in for sure, But yeah, I think it's probably the best way I can describe this movie, mainly in my opinion, in terms of its story for sure, but excuse me, but regardless on that, I still think it's actually a really well crafted story right about now. I think with, of course, everything that I'm actually seeing on screen for sure, it just really hits every single bullet point perfectly, and I really like the way how well it's actually structured out for sure. Pretty much to help understand the problems that everyone's going through and how they're going to overcome them, and just to fully establish, of course, what we be in for sure. So yeah, I guess with, of course, what I'm seeing, I really do admire the story in, of course, this movie. I think it's actually really well crafted, and it's just absolutely brilliant for sure. So yeah, and of course, not only that, I also find the film's writing, I have to say, to also be absolutely incredible. In fact, I definitely know one of the people who actually wrote the script for this movie is definitely the main writer of course, In the Heights, yeah, which again, is, of course, associated with Lin-Manuel Miranda, and I say that is just absolutely incredible for sure, and yeah, I think with, of course, everything I'm seeing right about now, I think this movie is really well written out for sure, so yeah, I think with, of course, everything I'm seeing, much like how I felt about the story for, of course, this movie, I really do admire the movie's writing for sure. Every single bit of dialogue and every bit of action and everything else that's been written out is just absolutely perfection right about now. It is just absolutely incredible, and I really love the way on how well it turned out. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. So yeah, now that I've actually got those two out of the way, I guess the next thing I need to talk about is, of course, well, the characters. So yeah, what else can I say about it? I say the characters in, of course, this movie right about now, they are incredibly likable, and they are incredibly interesting for sure. Yeah, every single one of them I've actually seen on screen, I really do get a good feel out, of course, every single one of them. I think they're just absolutely phenomenal with, of course, what they're doing, and plus I really love the way, of course, on how well they establish their flaws and how they're going to overcome them, and even the serious issues that they need to tackle for themselves, to which I find it to be absolutely incredible, which, yeah, I think is just absolutely amazing for sure. But yeah, I think the one thing I can say for sure is that I really do admire the incredible relationship for, of course, Vivo and, of course, the 10-year-old girl in this movie, Gabby. So yeah, I think every single time I actually see these two on screen, they are just absolutely incredible. I think, yeah, I think they fully establish on, of course, what they are, and, of course, how they're connected to, of course, every single time, and of course, like I said, to overcome what kind of problems and flaws that they have, so yeah, they're both really fun to watch right about now, and man, I never thought I would see the day that I would find the relationship between a 10-year-old girl and and a honey bear to actually be that great. Yeah, I think it's probably the best way I can describe it, and not in the way that you think for sure. So yeah, no rule 34 right about now. So yeah, we don't want any hag, because even if you do, then good luck getting rid of your nightmares right about now. So, but yeah, going back on a subject right about now, I really do admire all the characters in, of course, this movie. I think they're just really well developed right about now, and they are incredibly likable and interesting for sure. And plus, what else can I say? Pretty much to go alongside the characters, the actors that played all these characters, they pulled off some really great performances right about now. From of course on the way they speak every single line of dialogue, and of course every time they sing a song. They actually really did an incredible job with, of course, what they're doing for sure. And yeah, I think seeing how Lin-Manuel Miranda is, of course, attached to this project right about now, I guess it's no big surprise that he would be part of this movie in a massive role as, of course, well, the title character himself, Vivo. So yeah, I think, I guess with, of course, what I'm seeing, I still think he has some really great talent for sure, and that's saying a whole lot since, well, I do love anything that has Lin-Manuel Miranda's name on it, and yeah, he does pull off a really fantastic performance in, of course, this movie for sure. So yeah, I think he really did incredible with, of course, every single thing that he's been doing, and he never disappointed me for sure. So yeah, what else can I say? On top of all that, I still really do admire all the actors that came on board for, of course, this movie. They pulled off some really excellent performances, and they really did incredible with, of course, what they're doing. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright, now that I've got those two out of the way, what else is there for me to talk about right about now? Well, I think I will say, seeing of how this is a musical, and of course, well, since I mentioned Lin-Manuel Miranda, I think it's appropriate that we talk about the music and the songs right about now, and I will have to say, all the songs, and of course, this movie, they are just absolutely incredible. I think with, of course, every single one of them I've actually seen right about now, they all have a really great beat, and of course, a really great tempo for sure. I really do get a kick out of a I really do get a good kick out of course, every single song in this movie. Almost like I just need to, well, sing along to, of course, every single one of them. So yeah, I think with, of course, every single one of them I've seen, all the songs in this movie is just absolutely phenomenal for sure. Truly, really incredible for sure, and I really love the way it turned out. And hey, I guess if anything, for, of course, Sony Pictures Animation, in particular, seeing of how this is their first attempt at doing a animated musical, I say they nailed it on the first try for sure. So yeah, I think with, of course, everything I'm seeing, all the music and the songs, and of course this movie is just absolutely incredible. And yeah, like I said, seeing how Lin-Manuel Miranda is attached to this project, I say he did an incredible job writing out all the songs, and of course this movie for sure. So yeah, it may be hard to actually pick a favorite one that I really do admire the most. But I think I will have to say, if I can remember properly, is that probably my favorite song, of course, this movie so far, yeah, would definitely have to be the one with, of course, Vivo and Gabby over in the swamp for sure, to which, yeah, I think I kind of forgot the name of the song, but you know what I mean. And it's, of course, was featured in, of course, one of the film's promos for sure. And but yeah, what else can I say? I really enjoyed that song a whole lot. Just basically, remember the song, just the two of us. So yeah, I think you know exactly what I mean for sure. But yeah, what else can I say? The music and the songs, and of course this movie is just absolutely incredible, and they really did a phenomenal job at that, So yeah, and of course, while we're on that subject, moving on to the next thing, for sure, the animation, I have to say, is just absolutely incredible, for sure. Truly fits in well with, of course, the tone and the styling, of course, on this movie. Though, if I'm gonna be completely honest, when I actually see the animation, of course, this movie, I think I wasn't actually seeing something out of Sony Animation. I think I was more seeing some stuff like, say, Disney or DreamWorks right about now. So yeah, and of course, with of course what I'm seeing, I think that's actually a really good illusion for sure. Almost making it look like a either a DreamWorks film or of course a Disney film, while still retaining it as a Sony Animation movie for sure. So yeah, I'll give this movie props on that. It really did a good job in actually fooling the eye for sure. So yeah, I guess what I'm actually seeing, the animation in of course this movie is just absolutely incredible, and I really love how well it actually looks for sure. Yeah, I think with, of course, everything I'm seeing, the character designs are absolutely great, and even the backgrounds and the scenery is, of course, all the more engaging, and almost looks so real, and I really love how colorful this movie actually looks right about now. I think they really hit it on the head with, of course, a really good sense of color for sure, which actually makes it all the more engaging, and not only that, pretty much everything else from, of course, a visual standpoint really does make the movie stand out right about now. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. And of course, not only that, I really do admire the really great camera shots with, of course, some great cinematography right about now. Yeah, it's actually done massively well, and I really love how well cut up the film's editing is for sure. I think they actually kept it, of course, the right pace at the right time to fit in well with, of course, what's been going on with, of course, this movie, and yeah, like I said, it didn't disappoint me on that for sure, and I really love the way it actually turned out. So yeah, I guess with all that combined, that's how much I really enjoyed this movie right about now. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. So yeah, I guess with everything I have to say, that's how much I really love this movie for sure. However, if there's one thing I can say right about now as either like a nitpick or a problem I have, or in this case both right about now, is that I think I do kind of find the villains, of course, this movie, for while not shown all the time, but only for only briefly for sure, just kind of feels a bit too rushed for me. Like I do know what the movie is going for, and I really do admire that for sure, but sadly I just kind of felt they were a bit too rushed, and they're too generic right about now. But hey, not a big issue right about now, but I just wish that maybe there could have been a whole lot more time to actually establish them right about now. And yeah, I think with only the runtime of course, this movie being over an hour and a half long, maybe I think they could have extended it out a whole lot more to actually help give time to, of course, every single one of them. But yeah, not really a huge deal, to be honest, but I think that's one thing I think could have been fixed up in, of course, this movie. But hey, regardless on that, I still think it's a really great movie overall. So yeah, I guess with everything I'm seeing overall, I really do admire Vivo a whole lot. It is just an absolutely incredible movie all the way through. Yeah, and I couldn't help but fully recommend it. It is a bright and colorful musical that I think is just absolutely phenomenal for sure, and I can't help but fully recommend it for what it is. So yeah, if you definitely, if you got the time right by now, definitely fire up Netflix and watch this movie for yourself. And hey, who knows, maybe I think that'll be something really good for the kids to watch if they are really into some really incredible and really amazing animated musicals that are, well, not made by Disney for sure. So yeah, whatever the case, I couldn't help but fully recommend this movie all the way through. It is just absolutely incredible, and I love it all the way through. So yeah, maybe I think it could have been on the same level on, of course, another film from Sony Animation, which was, again, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, but I do think it is close enough for sure, and, but hey, it's still fully established on how much I really love this movie. So if you got the time, fire up Netflix and of course get a really good and really fantastic tune from, of course, this movie right about now. So yeah, for my final score right about now, I'm of course going to give Vivo a massively solid, well, 9 out of 10 right about now. So yeah, like I said, almost coming close to being up there alongside The Mitchells vs. the Machines, but I still really enjoyed this movie for what it is right about now. It is a really great movie all the way through, and I love it a whole lot, and yeah, I think it actually feels great that Sony Animation has, of course, got this movie out right about now. So yeah, and I definitely know right about now, stepping aside Peter Rabbit 2, they're actually going to go back to, of course, their regular route and actually release their animated films onto the big screen with, of course, the brand new Hotel Transylvania movie that's coming out this October. But will it be much better than the other ones and actually join alongside the 4 great Sony Animation films that we got very recently? Well, only time will tell on that front, but we shall wait and see. And speaking about Lin-Manuel Miranda, I definitely know that he's already on the midst of course, releasing another animated musical, except it's basically from Disney right about now, which is, of course, Encanto. So yeah, I guess if anything, I think I could be up for not only round 3 of Lin-Manuel Miranda, but round 2 of an animated film from Disney. But again, we'll have to wait later on for that to happen. But yeah, like I said, if you got the time, fire up Netflix and watch Vivo for yourself. I can't help but fully recommend it, and I enjoyed this movie all the way through. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. So yeah, that pretty much takes care of that. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and let me know in the comment section below if you have seen Vivo and what you thought about it, as well as, of course, leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, as always, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future. Follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites that I have provided with, of course, the links down in the description box below. And of course, support me on Patreon if you want to see some sneak peeks to some videos that I got coming up, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of my channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you, and select all notifications if you want to see more videos like this coming up in the near future. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and don't worry about a thing. The next thoughts video right about now will definitely be on the new Suicide Squad movie that's out right now. So yeah, once I actually get the time to actually see it, I'll be sure to let you guys know, and of course give out my thoughts video on that. But yeah, I can't wait to actually see this movie, and I'm really excited to see on how well it actually turns out. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.